Hello everyone. Once again, I welcome you all to your English 2 class. Today is the day when we are going to start your annual portion. What first thing that I shall be doing is that I shall be telling you which are the chapters that you have to read in your annual part. So the first one is Black Beauty by Anna Soil. So that one is there. The first one is Black Beauty, and then you have Art is for Everyone. You have The Mountain and the Squirrel, and you have Tales of Young Gandhi. And along with this, you have you have something from your previous portion, that is there will be a poem which will be revised here once again, that is from a railway carriers. Okay, so these are what you have in your annual portion, but today we are going to start this chapter Black Beauty. Okay, so the first thing that you should know is that in this chapter, Anna Soil is going to, why did she write this when she was a child, or when she was in very young age. She wanted that this animal violence, the you can say the cruelty with which the animals are treated, that should be stopped. So that is what she wanted. She wanted that this animal cruelty, this animal the attitude of human beings towards the animals, that should be changed somewhere. She wanted that people are getting much cruel with the animals. So she wanted that this attitude of human beings should be changed. And here in Black Beauty, she made the horse the narrator of the story. That means this story, the speaker or the narrator is a horse. Okay, the horse will be telling you the story. So this is what we have. In this Black Beauty, you will be seeing that the horse is means where it is being changed from one owner to another owner. So people are buying it and again selling it. So it has a different kind of experiences. Somewhere it is being treated with kindness, somewhere it is being treated with cruelty. So that time when the story is being, or which time the story is there, that time the horse was treated in a very you can say, the horse were treated in a way like as if those are the things of pride for everyone. Like people used to think like if they had a horse, that means that is a kind of a pride for them. So it was a kind of a proud position for people. Proud position means the owner used to be much proud, used to be much boastful of whatever horses he had. Okay, so the same thing we will be seeing here, that the horse whose name is Beauty. Here we will be finding that he is the horse is narrating the story here. The thing that is being shared here is that the first place I can remember was a large pleasant meadow with a pond of clear water in it. So here we can see that the horse is telling us of his memory. So this is a kind of a memoir. This is a kind of a, you can say this is a kind of a recollection of memories in the part of the horse. The horse is recollecting his memories. The horse is thinking like how he was treated, where he used to be. So it's kind of a childhood memories. If you think you are reminiscing your childhood memories, similarly the horse is also reminiscing his childhood, the happy and the good memories that it had. So the same thing will be done here by the horse, that he will be recollecting the memories. He will be thinking of the sweet past that he had he will be telling us about the mother, about his about the father, about the grandmother. So everything will be shared here. The first place I can remember was a large pleasant meadow with a pond of deer water in it. So meadow, is the green pasture, or you can say the green grassland. Some saddy trees leaned over it. Leaned means bent, you can say bent over it. And the rushes and water. Rushes means the tall plants of grass like leaves, you can say the weeds or kind of. When water lilies grew at the deep end. Over the haze, you have already read about haze. So the shrub or the bushes, the bushes that will create the boundary, that is called a haze. On one side we looked into the plowed field, and on the other we looked over a gate at our master's house, which stood by the roadside. Okay. Sorry. So you can see here that the horse is in a condition where he is reminiscing, or where he is giving the description of where he used to be. So that is the first place that he is that the horse is thinking of. In the daytime I ran by my mother's side. So what the horse used to do, he used to run by the mother's side, where the mother was running, by that side only, or near the mother it used to be. And at night I laid down close to her. So the horse was very much close to the mother. The horse loved its mother very much, and it's kind of a dependence on the mother. So when in the daytime it used to be by the side of the mother, at night it used to sleep by the side of the mother, as a human child does. So similarly, as if this from this story, the author is trying to say that as the human child grows up, as a baby grows up, as a human baby grows up, similarly, if we can give the same kind of treatment to the animals, they also will be much happier. Here you can see that the horse is thinking, or the horse is telling us of the memories of it, and that it does in a way as if it is a human child, and it is telling us of the human happiness, and of the human sorrows and human happiness, all the human feelings that a human baby should have, as if the baby of the horse is having the same kind of a feeling. So when it was hot, we used to stand by the pond in the shade of the trees. When it was cold, we had a nice warm shade near the plantation. So plantation means the large area where it is planted, where the trees are planted, you can say. So plantation, we know another meaning is that we say in that way. So it is telling us of the memories, what it used to do when it was cold, what it used to do when it was warm, what it used to do. And then what he is saying, as soon as I was old enough to stay on my own, my mother used to go out to work in the daytime and come back in the evening. So he tells us of the same kind of a feeling in the day-to-day life of a human child, as the mother, who is a working mother, can go for the work, and the child will be the child, when it somehow it becomes a bit grown up. So that time the mother goes in the daytime and comes back in the evening. So there were six young colts in the meadow. Colts means the young horses. Okay, there were six young colts in the meadow beside me. They were older than I was. So the playmate of the horse. They were a bit older. They were not of the same age of the horse. They were a bit older. Some were nearly as large as grown-up horses. So some were bit, you can say they were larger in their body or in the physique. They were a bit grown up. They seemed like grown ups. I used to run with them. We had great fun. We used to canter round. We used to canter round. We used to roam around and around the field as hard as we could go, as hard as they could go. That means as speedily they could go. They used to roam around the ground. Sometime we had a rather rough play, for the colts would bite and kick as well as gallop. So what are the meanings of these? So you can see here, the first thing is that sometimes we had a rather rough play. So they were, means they played in a very random manner, in a very you can say in a very not in a very coherent way, in a very rough way. That means they used to fight, or you can say they used to kick and bite each other. They could kick and they could bite as well as gallop. Gallop means jumping. Okay, so they could bite, they could kick, they could jump. So it was a kind of a very rough playing. It should not be. It was not in a very disciplined way. They were not playing. They were playing in a very incoherent, very indisciplined, very you can say in a very rough way. One day, when there was a good deal of kicking, my mother whinnied to me. That means mother came to me to come to her. Mother called me to come to her. Mother called me to come to her. And then she said, I wish you pay attention to what I'm going to say. And the mother said that the child should pay attention to what the mother is going to say. That means the mother is now going to say, or mother is now going to impart some sort of life lessons, some sort of things that the child should be following afterwards. So the same kind of thing in every step of the horse's life. You can see that the horse is being treated as if it is a human child. The horse is narrating the story as if it is a human child, or in every step you can relate. From the very first step, if you see that it is somehow like if you had a native place, if you used to be in the place of your village or somewhere else where you maybe you were born there, so you can relate the story to that. Or maybe you were in a house and now you have come to a new house, so then also you can relate it. Suppose if you were in a house and afterwards you had changed your house and you had come to a new house, so you can now think that what happened, means what were the memories you had. Like here you can see in the very introduction of this story, it has been given, think as far back as you can remember. What were your earliest memories of the place where you used to live, or the place where you lived or live in? What you remember? What do you remember about the house and its surrounding? Who were your playmates? What games did you play? So here you can see, we can, when you will be thinking of your past. Suppose you were another house where and you have changed your house. So how those memories are, kind of those memories are coming back to you again and again. Those memories, you can relate those memories, you can think of those memories, how you used to play with your friends, how you used to enjoy your days there. What were the places, what were the surrounding places, what were the attractions that attracted you in that place. So we as human beings can think similarly. The horses are having the same kind of feeling. Here you will be finding that the horse is thinking of its old places where it used to be, how its mother used to treat it, how it used to be beside the mother, and another human quality comes back. As a human child, you know, they love their mother, they always want to be by the side of their mother, they don't want to miss the they don't want to leave the mother anywhere, they want to be by the side of the mother. So similarly here we can see that the horse also does the same thing. The child of the horse has the same kind of feeling. It used to be by the side of its mother, it used to sleep by the side of his mother. So another thing again we will be seeing in the next paragraph is that when it was playing, so when the small you can see the young children, they will be playing, they will be fighting, there will be lot of quarreling, there will be these kind of things, because they are not grown-ups, so they don't know how to behave with others, or how to behave like grown-ups. So they similar with a very triple, with a very mere cause, they will be fighting with each other, they will be quarreling with each other. The same thing we can see here. They used to play, but the horse is saying that when they used to play, they had a kind of a fighting, or you can say they used to kick, they used to bite, they used to gallop, they used to jump, they used to very roughly, they used to roam around the bushes, they used to roam around the forest. So roam around the field, sorry, roam around the field. So this happened when they were playing. Now the same thing again comes back when your mother, or when the grown-ups, the parents maybe, or the grandparents, when they see you behaving in this way, what they will do, they will try to rectify your mistake, they will try to bring the moral change in you. Similarly, the horse's mother does the same kind of thing. It tries to bring back the baby horse into the moral viewpoint, into somewhere that the horse should be much disciplined. It should know about the lineage of it. It should know that what was its father, how his father had a good reputation, how his grandfather behaved, how his grandmother were. So everybody's lineage, everybody's the good past, you can say the past reputation, the past how they got famous, what kind of qualities they had, everything will be shared here by the mother in order to bring back the baby horse into from indisciplined to disciplined life. Okay, so we shall be seeing that the next day. We shall be seeing that the next day, and here when it will be telling us, when the mother will be telling about the lineage, about the how the ancestors, like the father or the grandfather, they were of great reputation. When the mother will be saying, we can see here that the horses had a tradition, and similarly kind of again a human quality, human beings are being compared, the horses are being compared with the human beings. So same thing will be done here, like sometimes our elders, our parents and everybody, they say us about from which family we belong to, and to means what were the other reputations in the village, or in the town, or in that particular locality, what kind of reputation that the house or the other family is having, so how you should behave. So similarly the horse's mother does the same thing. So again in every step we shall be comparing it to the human beings, as if the horse narrator is the mouthpiece of a, you can say, is the horse narrator is like a human being kind of, as if the horse narrator is a human child. So same thing we shall be seeing in our next classes. So today we shall be staying here. We shall have completed, I think today we have done up to 131, page number 131. Up to here we have done. Thank you, have a nice day. We shall be meeting in your live class. Thank you.